And welcome back to Yakuza 0.
Hooray!
Even me in the recording was not ready to go back to Miss Tatsu's stuff, apparently.
Right.
Alright. So, our next target is some dude who goes by the Antique Yakuza. We get super pissed off whenever his antiques are broken. Wait. Is this that dude from Dragon Roost? Not Dragon Roost, Windfall Island?
You know, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Did you play Wind Waker?
Nope.
Oh. Damn.
Oh?
Right, so this is the Antique Yakuza. He's, got a lot of antiques behind him.
You know, why do you have to go the life of crime, buddy? You could open up an art gallery.
Or maybe an antique shop.
Yeah.
There are lots of options. Yeah, he has a large man as well. So naturally, there's a ton of weapons here for you to just go ham with, in Beast style.
Sometimes I feel like you're doing these things specifically to destroy priceless artifacts.
You are not wrong. Right, that's, I wasn't trying to get the office chair. Also, when did he get a sword?
I was in one of the urns you broke.
Damn, I wish I could pull a sword out of an urn. No, I'll just hold the strong box.
Of course, it has all the priceless jewels inside.
Its power is magnified by all the jewels. I think he's supposed to get pissed off, if you destroy anything, but he, I don't know if we really gave him a chance to, unless that him going into heat mode was that.
Yeah. I mean, most likely, but...
Actually, that makes a lot of sense in retrospect.
I mean, not like it matters all that much if you're gonna, like, beat the shit out of him so quickly.
Yeah, you don't really get a chance to see that since there's just so much to, wail on with him. Anyway, we got 2 more trainings to do now. Eventually.
I feel like you're also dreading this, so you're just, like, hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, that there may be some truth to that.
In the back of your head, you're just asking yourself, like, do I really want to do this? Should I do this? Is it responsible for me to show footage of me doing this?
Gonna have to rip off that band-aid sometime.
You know, secretly, I'm really wishing that YouTube algorithms hit all of Tatsu's videos, like, super hard. The rest is, like, all fine.
Okay.
Just upload them with copyright music, you'll be fine.
Okay, so same as before, we got to make several million yen. There's a lot of handgun dudes. But as long as you're good about making sure everything is broken, or you know, you hit your money target early, you should be okay.
So I have to ask, like, do you ever get an upgrade for Beast Mode where your bar doesn't drain?
I think there are upgrades that make it drain slower, but that's as good as it's gonna get.
Seems
really, that's just the heat system until Yakuza 6, when they swap over to the Dragon Engine.
right. It seems strange.
It is very annoying, and mind you, this is actually it slows down, or it drains way slower than it used to. Like, I've been playing the original PS2 Yakuza 2 to prep for the future, and holy shit, you lose heat so fast in that game. Like, I'm just waiting for a dude to get up from me knocking him down, and my bar's already draining, like... Oh, it's ridiculous. Alright, last one. Gotta earn, cool, 12 million yen.
I don't know why. I think it'd be cruel, but I'd find it funny if it happened to someone other than me. But if they put, like, not enough boxes for you to get enough money...
Oh, I would hate that.
Just one of those, like, you have to lose. Like, you know, RPGs give that one mission where it's like, you know, there's a boss and you can't win against them.
Oh, we already did that training. That was the last, rush style training.
Sure, I guess.
You know, where the guy brought a gun and...
Right.
You basically have no choice but to lose one way or another.
Right. But, I mean, I'm talking about, like, you go through, like, 3 minutes of this, and then at the end, it's just like, oh, yeah. You know,
No,
Kiryu complains, he's like, yeah, there wasn't enough money for me to collect, how could I possibly do it?
I get what you're saying, though. Like, it's just kind of a long Shaggy Dog story, I think is what it is.
I mean, I just think if they're going to show you such contempt by having you do this 10 times and you'd be progressively slower, like, you know what, gloves are off.
Yeah. Alright. Well, thankfully, they're not going to pull that on us.
That we know of.
Well, this is the last one. And we have gone well past the goal. All that's left is to beat the shit out of this last mannequin. I don't know why, but I imagine Kiryu, like, bisecting a dude like he did that mannequin. It's probably a good thing Kiryu never kills.
Probably. Considering he, you know, cut him in half with a box.
Yeah, like, that's fucking brutal.
And not even, like, he didn't even use, like, a piece of wood to, like, you know, cut him in half or anything. He just, like, literally smashes a box on your head and your legs just pop right off.
Like, holy shit. Don't fuck with beast style.
It's like, imagine dying as a Lego person and you're there.
Oh no. Anyway, last dude is, he goes by the Debt King.
Of course. I mean, why wouldn't you?
I don't know.
Who the hell are you? I'm the Debt King. Like, okay. For once, I wish Kiryu would just shrug and just be like, fuck it, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna take your wallet anyways. I'm sure you have ID there.
Joe. Nani?
Maybe that's what Wei Shan should do in the sequel.
Oh.
Don't you know who I am? It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna beat the shit out of you and take your wallet.
I wish that sequel were coming.
I'll just check your ID when you're dead. And then he spits out a cigar or something.
Okay, so I wanted to actually see some of the new shit that I got. That was one of them. Some of the shit you get from these trainings are actually really cool. It's too bad I probably don't remember to use any of it moving forward.
I feel like that's like the worst problem a game can ever have. Is like there's too many moves, so you just like forget some because they're either too situational or not really worth it in comparison.
Yeah. It especially doesn't help that like while recording like this game, like there would be times where I would just take like months in between sessions.
Oh yeah.
Just because I'm playing other things too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm pretty sure I finished like 5 games between starting and finishing this game and Judgment for the LPs.
Jeez.
At least.
Mm.
Anyway, the Dead King actually got the jump on us and Miss Tatsu.
So is there a reason there's all that text on his jacket, and has anybody deciphered it?
I would say yes, but these are some really blurry textures. Like, wow.
I'm hoping that it's just like instructions for him, like, oh, you gotta remember to get milk. It's just like he's got like some like tick where he has to check a mirror before he can go back home at the end of the day.
Jabo, please. The direction to go to get milk isn't in the series for another like 6 games.
Damn. The red is you know, Larry left.
Right. So this dude's pretty fast, which is I find kind of annoying for in Beast style.
I mean, for someone who always, you know, frowns on rush style.
Well, that's the thing. Like, your speed style is not great, but when the enemies get to do it, fucking clowning all over my attempts to swing at them.
Except exactly when you said clowning.
Well, I'm gonna at least do this to him for a little while.
I also like that Avengers movie.
I'm so sad he blocked that thing we learned from Tatsu a while ago.
It's very subtle, but I like that you're losing cash when you're getting hit.
I think that's just been every fight in this game, actually.
I don't feel like I notice it in the other common fights. Like, it seems to me like it would make sense if it was happening for him, because he's the Debt King, so he's making you go into debt the more he hits you.
Okay, if nothing else, this also definitely happens when you're fighting the Mr. Shakedowns.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure, but that's, like, what makes it cool, is that it's such a rarely seen thing.
Yeah, I do really like the integration of the system for this fight, now that you've brought it up. I feel like the fight with the billionaires brings up the system too.
I forget.
But it's been a little while since I've actually looked at one of those fights, so...
I was really hoping you'd, like, uppercut him into the item you threw above him.
Yeah.
Not that it would do
that.
Not that it would do a lot of damage, but it'd just be one of those, like, bonk moments where you're just like, ow!
It looked like it was going that way. So yeah, for this fight, I hope you've stocked up on Tatsu's drinks.
Oh my god. Half your bar and or half your entire thing, it's like, yeah, she's in this.
Yeah, it costs like half your bar to use that fucking dunk thing, doesn't it?
Also, have you noticed how like every time he hits you, his health bar moves?
Wait, what?
Yeah. Is he like gaining life for punching you?
I don't know.
That'd be so funny if that was the case. Like, how much money would you have to lose for him to go back up to full HP?
Oh, imagine he could heal over 100% too. Like, he could get up to like the purple bar.
No, you're supposed to just dump them in the river. You don't burn them. That's not how a barrel works, buddy. It's not tied to your leg or whatever, or at least it's not implied that it's tied to your leg.
All right, so finally, we're done with Tatsu's trainings.
Hooray! I still don't like truly believe you though. That seems really stupid, but alright.
Something, how ironic that the dead king is gonna be the one in debt. Something, I don't know.
I have to admit, I always love the idea that, like, people can threaten you, like, don't leave town or else, and it's like, I'm the debt king. I probably don't have family because I've, like, not talked to them in years, or they're dead, or whatever sad backstory you want to like invent for your character. And really, like, if they took a flight to Fiji, okay, let's assume, right? Like, oh, you took a flight to Fiji, okay. Well, then you just take a flight from Fiji to somewhere else, and then you do that like 6 times. And if you're the Dead King, you have a lot of money, so you can do this like fairly easily. And next thing you know, you're like in Zimbabwe after like 18 flights, and like good luck tracking that in 1970s hardware technology.
Alright. So, now that we're done with that, it's time we wrap up this chapter.
Hooray!
Yo, Kiryu-kun.
Yeah, we said that already. We'll know if you skip town, and then ironically you skip town. This is all just a ploy to get away from the Dead King.
I couldn't have timed that better even if I tried.
Kiryu-san. あなたが蒼天堀に行く前に殻の一坪の持ち主についてお話ししておこうと思いましてね。ああ。その人物は今うちと協力関係にあるとある組織に関わる。
Okay, that's good. That's good.
協力関係にある組織。その組織については後で小田さんから説明してもらいます。ただどちらにしろ大阪は近江連合のお膝元。長い時間かくまえるものじゃありません。ですから殻の一坪の所有者を我々がいかに目立たないよう蒼天堀から連れ出せるかが。
Okay, so we know this organization is not aligned with the Omi then.
なるほど。それを俺と小田がやるんだな。
ええ。この役はやはりあなた方にしか任せられません。 桐生さん、あなたは殻の一坪にどんな価値があるのかと聞きましたね。
ああ、あんたはそれについちゃ企業秘密だと言っていた。
ええ。
Something something that was the location of my old house before it was demolished. I grew up there.
蒼天堀から帰ってこられた。そのためにも無事にカムロ町に帰ってきてください、桐生さん。
わかった。それで
There's actually a highly
殻
localized
の一粒の持
gold
ち主は
mine.
どういうやつなんだ？
若い女性です。ただどうも目が不自由とのことでほぼ失明しています。
え？
その殻の一坪の所有者は牧村誠という人物です。
That's the end of this leg of Kiryu's journey.
I hate this plot twist.
Do you?
I like legitimately hate this plot twist. Like, I must have missed something, or like I'm forgetting just because, you know, we've been doing so many videos where it's like, how could she possibly own it, and why is it like? It just seems so forced that like, oh yeah, she's the one that happens to have the